This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a real chance. Well, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. A look at the starting lineup for Poland.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
It's a shame that he couldn't find the target from there.
Sevgili futbol severler,
Man,
stadyum içinde
possession one.
kurulması yasaktır. Anlayışınız için teşekkür ederiz.
Nikola Zalewski. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Passed into the penalty area. Not the most confident clearance. And the keeper tied in to thwart it. Who can they pick out? And quick thinking defensively. Good clearance. As an opposing defender, you dare not take your eyes off Robert Lewandowski, even for a fleeting moment, Stuart.
Well, he's a good all-round player, but you can't ignore his physicality. He's such a powerful athlete, which is very hard to play against.
Szymański. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Just the challenge that was required. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Trying to open them up. And running in behind. In it goes! The goal for 1-0. And that changes the dynamic.
Here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Could be troublesome. Can he convert? Oh, good work by the keeper. And that's really well read. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Mitrica. Now what can they do from here? Well, they had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. And the referee has given the corner. So maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. comes. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Plenty of support here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And that'll be Poland's throw-in. Will it happen for them? It's played into the centre. Well, no problems defensively. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. And passing it through. Could be in. Keeper did his job to begin with. That is that for the first half here. Well, Robert Lewandowski hasn't quite influenced the game in the manner we thought he might, Stuart.
Yeah, he's been well marshalled so far, but he hasn't worked the defenders or the goalkeeper hard enough. He's got to impose himself on this game, otherwise they're going to struggle to get back into this.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Andre Ratsiu. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And teammates around him. A million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
So making the substitution now. Mann. Nikolai Stanciu. Good idea. There's still danger here. Cleared away comprehensively. Let's fly here. Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. Szymański. And now Zielinski. What to like about that pass? Sound piece of goalkeeping. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. It didn't go to plan in the end. Stanciu.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
România
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Lewandowski. And Lewandowski moving through the gears. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Jakub Moder. Under a fair bit of pressure. And Poland come away with it. Olimpiu Morutsan. And so into the final 5 minutes. Oh, in with a chance! And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Three goals without reply. Zielinski. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Firing it in. And the final whistle. It's a victory for Romania. A most acceptable outcome, Stuart, as far as they're concerned.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Yeah, I think the only thing you could question, could he have been a touch more clinical in front of goal? Maybe should have had 2 or 3 today. Regardless of that, it was a good performance and a great result.
And it's a long way off target, you've got to say. And a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Into the penalty area. Not the most confident clearance. And the keeper diving to thwart it. Trying to open them up. And running in behind. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Could be troublesome. Can he convert? Oh, good work by the keeper. Mitrica. Now what can they do from here? Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Oh, he's through here. And not cleared away properly. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. Oh, in with a chance. And there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.